So what's up, guys? You wanna say hi to Boomer? Boomery, look, say hi, say hi. He's not saying hi. I don't know why. He's just not a good listener today. He's just not a good listener. I don't know what's wrong with him. So anyways, guys, so in today's video, I'll be reviewing the both of the Jumanji movies. So Welcome to the Jungle. I mean, there's three, but only the modern ones, like the new ones. So anyways, and I think I might make another video today. It's about I don't know. I mentioned this in my first video, but I was trying to make a video on that story I was talking about in the Dreams video with Alvin and the Chipmunks, but like the recording was just not working. So I'm gonna do it again today. I might do it again today and make a video, or tomorrow. Either today or tomorrow. I can promise you that. So Boomer, are you sleepy? Boomer. I love you. You wanna go outside? That's his favorite. His favorite word is outside. I think he's trying to give me paw. Oh, good boy, Boomer. Good boy. Okay. So, anyways, so I'll be like reviewing the movies, and then I'll talk about what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. So, anyways, starting off is Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. So in this movie, there's what do you call it? A teenager named Alex who his dad finds the game when he's running along the beach, and the reason why it's at the beach is because in the original it's what am I saying? In the original they left it on the beach, like it was just on the beach. And just this one thing, so like at the end of the original, what do you call it? There was like these like two French girls or something that were like walking along the beach and with the Jumanji, and like people and like they spoke French and stuff, and like people are like I don't know what's the word. I don't know what's the word. Like they're saying it makes no sense basically because like they were speaking French, but like there's French people in America, so like why can't they be in America? Anyways, that's off topic, but so yeah, and then did I say he got sucked into the game? Oh yeah, then he gets sucked into the game. So then like 21 years later or something, there's these teenagers named Spencer, Fridge, Bethany, and Martha who when they all went to school, they got into detention for different reasons. So Spencer and Fridge got into detention because Fridge was like he had this test he had to do, and then if he failed, he would get kicked off the football team. So since Spencer is like the nerd and stuff, and who likes playing video games and all that stuff, he's like tutoring him basically, and yeah, or in other words, just copying his paper. So anyways, then the teacher finds out, and then they both get into detention. And then Bethany is they're taking a quiz in class, and she's just on her phone, and then the teacher, and that's how she gets attention. And then with Martha, she was like in gym class when they were playing football, and then she was just refusing to play, so then she got detention. So anyways, so like for detention they have to like remove staples from somewhere, I don't know, but anyways, yeah, so and then that's how, and then Spencer and Fridge find the game, and then they just start playing, and Spencer becomes he comes with the Rock's character, Doctor Smolder Bravestone, because the reason why they call him Smolder Bravestone is because he does this thing like with his face. Like, I don't know if you guys ever watched WWE, but like The Rock used to be a wrestler, and then like he used to do this thing where he raises his eyebrows, and like it's basically that. It's basically that. So anyways hi, Boom. So anyways and then Fridge becomes Kevin Hart's character, who he thinks is named I think he's named Franklin Moose Finbar, but as he gets into the game, and he's really small, so it's actually Franklin Mouse Finbar. Now, I personally believe that the game like on the title screen, like even though it was you, like the game curved the what do you call it, the top parts of the U a little bit to make it look like it was Mouse. So then they basically tricked him into playing as him. So that's my personal theory, but I don't know if it's true or not, but. Yeah, but anyways, and then anyways, Boom, just stay like that, please stay like that. So anyways, stay like that, please. I love you, Boomer. Please, just don't fight, please, thank you. All right, anyways, then Bethany becomes Professor Shelley Oberon, who she thinks is gonna be, who they call her like the curvy genius or something, and so Bravestone is the archaeologist. I don't know what is like he's like the explorer basically, and then Finbar is like the zoologist, and then Shelley Oberon is the map maker, and she chooses him because she thinks it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a, what do you call it, like a hot character. I don't know what's the best way to describe it, but anyways, and then Martha becomes Ruby Roundhouse, who's like the what do you call it, the fighter of the group. So yeah, and then they get sucked into Jumanji, which is like this humongous jungle, and so yeah, and then the only way they can leave the game is to win the game. So yeah, so and then in order to win the game, they have to return this jewel that was I'm sorry guys, but I'm just playing with Boomer a lot here. So they have to like return this jewel to this thing called the Jaguar statue, because like the game's like main villain, his name is Professor Van Pelt. He steals the jewel while he's going on like an expedition, and yeah, so, and then that causes Jumanji to like a curse on Jumanji, and it also lets Van Pelt like control all the animals and stuff. So then when he was asleep, the game's NPC who picked them up like at the beginning, like when they first got into Jumanji, and then he was the one that's like explaining everything. So he steals the jewel from him, and then he just gives it to him, and and then they have to return it. So anyways, and while they're in the game, they meet up with Alex, who like I said was stuck in the game for 20 years. So yeah, and then they have to finish the game together. So Boomer, did you get scared? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. So anyways, this movie is actually like my favorite movie right now, like at the moment, because it's just like a really funny movie, and like it's really like, if you watch it, it really like gives you an adventure. I don't know what the best way to describe it is, but when there's a scene where like they have to like get through this canyon on they have to like fly on a helicopter through this canyon, and then they have rhinos chasing them, and it's a really cool scene. I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, so let's move into what I liked about it. So what I liked about it is like I said, the action and the comedy also, because Kevin Hart was just really funny in this movie, and like there was this one scene. So basically, like all the characters have certain strengths and weaknesses, and one of Kevin Hart's weaknesses is cake. So they go to the I forgot it's called the bazaar. It's like this kind of like Arabian themed place. Like, I don't know if you know I don't know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you ever seen the movie Aladdin, like it's kind of like that. But yeah. So anyways, basically he bites into a piece of cake. And then he thinks it's bread, but it's actually cake. So then he just explodes, and yeah. And what's another funny moment? And then when they're like going to the bazaar, but then Fridge has to take a piss, and then Bethany joins him, so he has to teach her how to piss. That part was pretty funny too. There's a lot of funny parts, like when they were like getting used to their new bodies when they first got into the game. Yeah, a lot of funny parts. What else did I like about it? I mean, like there's a lot I liked about it, but like not much can come to mind. And like really, like my only like sort of negative thing about this movie is that like, so the main villain, Van Pelt, so he's like the main villain, which means that like if he has a scene, if he's like saying something, then the characters should be able to see what's going on. But there's some scenes where he's just talking to his soldiers and stuff, and like no one can see it. But yeah. So I mean, like it. I know it's not really like video game like, but it's really not that big a deal. And plus, like Jumanji like isn't even a normal video game. So my personal theory is that like all the regular people are NPCs, but the main villains actually aren't. Like, they're video game characters, but they're not NPCs. So yeah, that's just me. I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the next level. The second one, called The Next Level. So in this one, Spencer, I think it takes place about 2 years after the first one, because the first one came out in December of 2017, and then this one came out in December of 2019. So I assume, like, in the movie it's 2 years. But anyways, so Spencer, he's like becoming, he's kind of like depressed, so he goes back and he gets Jumanji, like, from the school. So and then he starts playing it, and he thinks he's gonna be Brave Zone, but it actually just sucks him in without letting him pick his character. So anyways, Fridge, Martha, and Bethany, they all look to see where he is, and then they find Jumanji, and then they have to go get him. So, but the thing is, when they're there's these two other guys. There's these two old guys named Eddie and Milo. Eddie is Spencer's grandpa, and Milo is his grandpa's friend, and they also get sucked into the game. So, and Eddie becomes Dr. Bravestone. Milo becomes Finbar, and Martha becomes Ruby Roundhouse. Fridge becomes Shelley Oberon, and what's her name? Bethany she didn't get sucked in, and yeah. So you'll see why, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but anyways, So and so this time, the objective of the game is to recover this jewel called the Falcon from this evil warlord who stole it. His name is Jurgen the Brutal, and yeah, so they have to like return it and show it to the sun. So yeah, and along the way they meet Spencer who's who this time is in the body of this Asian character named Ming Fleetfoot, and yeah, so yeah, and they have to return the jewel and you know, return the jewel and win the game. I don't know what else, I don't know how else to say it. So here's my positives and negatives about this movie. So the positives first. I really like the action of this movie. There's this one scene there's one scene in particular. I don't want to spoil too much, but there's this one scene in particular where they're like in this forest, and then they have like there's like all these bridges that they need to cross, and they're all like separated from each other, and they're like just hanging from the sky basically. So, anyways, and then these monkeys called mandrills, they start chasing them, and like it's really exciting scene. And there's also a scene where in the beginning where they're being chased by ostriches, and they're like in dune buggies, and they're being chased by ostriches. Yeah, that also was a really cool part. Kevin Hart was funny in this movie again, and so was Jack Black, and because he's the one who plays Jack Black plays Shelley Oberon, if you didn't know already. Yeah, so I also liked like how Boomer, you're a little Boomer still. Okay, anyways, I also think that I also liked how it was like not pretty much like besides like the objective and stuff, it was like nothing compared to the well, I mean, I shouldn't say nothing, but like I shouldn't say nothing because you know there is some similarities yeah, there is some similarities, but like I don't, it's not that big a deal. But like you can still watch the movie and enjoy it, in my opinion. Like I think there's enough of a difference to like it, but anyways, uh, what was another positive? Hmm, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I liked about this movie, but like it just doesn't come to my head. So anyways, the negatives. I feel like there's one I was gonna talk about, but I forgot what it was. Um. So anyways, the negatives. So first off, it's kind of a negative, but but like I said, there are some stuff that are pretty similar to Welcome to the Jungle, uh, like the part where like they were being sucked, the part where like they first went into the jungle, and then Bethany is eaten by a hippo, and in this movie it's Milo is almost eaten by a hippo, but then Fridge Martha, she tackles him out of the way, and then Fridge like throws a coconut in its mouth or something, and yeah, and there's this one level called the Oasis, which is like pretty much just like the Bazaar. I mean, it's not just like it, but like it is kind of similar to it, because it's just like this big city and stuff, and like the Bazaar was like this town with a lot of people like selling stuff like weapons and food and stuff like that. So, anyways, I also I also like thought the like for all the NPCs and stuff, I thought the costumes were like kind of weird for the most part. Like there was guys, what was I gonna say? Like there was like there was like in the main villain's army. I mean, this doesn't really have to do with the costumes. Like both the MPs, like the I don't know, the cast of the NPCs, I guess I could say, and the costumes. So like in in the main villain Jurgen's army, there's Asians, there's white people, and like there's black people, and just like it's kind of confusing because like I mean, I know it's a video game, but just like I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And what was I gonna say? And like the white people are like European, but like why are they in the desert? Like there's deserts in like Africa and like Asia and stuff. So like why are they there? I don't understand. But anyway, I know it's just a video game and stuff. Like it's not like it's not in it's not in Africa. It's in Jumanji, but like still it just feels kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's like oh and the beginning of the next level is pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. And like it's not. I shouldn't say pretty boring, but like the part where like you just see Spencer is just like all depressed and stuff. But like it's just not fun. Like I don't want to see that. But like I think you'll get past it. I don't think it's that big a deal. But so I think this movie is not as good as Welcome to the Jungle, but still pretty good. Still a pretty decent movie, and I recommend that you watch it personally. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably be uploading again that Alvin and the Chipmunk story, but either today or tomorrow. And by the way, guys, my grandma called me, and I don't know why I'm saying this to you guys, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. And so my grandma called me, and she said that apparently my dad told her that we had a sleepover. What was I gonna say that we had a snow day. So I don't know if that's true or if that my dad's getting confused, but I pray that it's true. I pray that it's true because I've just been looking for an excuse to not go to school for like so long now. Like I don't want to I want to fake being sick, but like at the same time I don't want to lie to my parents because I'm kind of good boy. So yeah. So I hope it's true. I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal if it's not because it's the first. I mean, it's the last day of school tomorrow, but like still, like come on, there's gonna be it's gonna be like 21 degrees or something. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, I hope that is gonna do it for today's video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned because a new video is releasing in about, I'd say, an hour or so, maybe even less. Maybe I might start making it right after I start making this video. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I hope to see you in the next video, and peace.